I know you're really upset about missing your 8th period. The purpose of today is all the animals that we raised, which is a little over 300 that we have here on the tables, are going towards 2 organizations, MADD, which is Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and our Montgomery County Sheriff Department. We have representatives here from MADD, Montgomery County Sheriff Department, and the District Attorney. So if you give them applause, a round of applause, we welcome them. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here. We really do appreciate it, and we really have been looking forward.
My name is Kendall, and I do work at MADD, which is Mothers Against Drunk Driving. But at MADD, our mission is to eliminate drunk driving, fight against drug driving, serve the victims of these violent crimes, and prevent underage drinking. So anytime we can go out in the community and raise awareness and spread our mission, we're always grateful for that opportunity. Very fortunately, we have a wonderful partnership with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, and we have several contacts within that organization. So thank you all so much for your donation. And I do want to introduce Brennan Bartoskowitz, if I'm saying that right, so we can talk more about MADD and what these bears will be used for within the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office.
I'm Detective Brennan Bartoskowitz. I'm with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. I'm also a board member for the Southeast Texas affiliate of Mothers Against Drunk Driving. At the Sheriff's Office, we deal with folks a lot of times having the worst day of their lives, and intoxicated driving causes a lot of those moments. And some of the victims that we don't often think about are the children that have to deal with the loss of a sibling or a parent or a friend or a family member, and they don't necessarily have the means to cope for it right there in that moment. So having an officer come up and give them a bear or something that they can hold on to, sometimes they get hurt in the crash, and just having that little bit of comfort while they're dealing with the worst day of their life really helps them get through that moment and move on into the next phase of what they've got to do. So we very much appreciate the work that y'all have done to get these bears. It shows how much y'all care for the community here. Having these will help with a lot of these bad moments that we have to deal with for the children, and really help out our community as a whole. So that really reflects well on y'all as young folks, showing that you care so much for people out here in the local area. So we very much appreciate y'all's donation, and thanks again. And I'm going to have Andy James, the district attorney, come and speak. They deal with the back end of the trauma that we have to deal with impaired driving, and they're the ones that prosecute these cases.
I need to raise this up a little bit. Y'all hear me okay? First off, thank you all. I mean, this is awesome, guys. It's amazing. My job at the DA's office, I'm the vehicular crimes chief. That means I'm in charge of prosecuting fatality crashes and supervising our team of people that handle those cases. And I wish I could say we didn't need these, but in our county, which is the 11th largest population-wise in the state, we're usually near the top, definitely the top 5 when it comes to people dying in impaired driving crashes per capita. It's sad. It's unfortunate. You're more likely to die in Montgomery County in a car crash than really any other day. Typically, we have more folks dying in car crashes every year than murders, more intoxication manslaughters than murders. I'm sure y'all may have seen the news. We had one. We had a crash I went out to this past weekend, only 24 hours ago. And I wish we didn't have to use these, but I know we're going to have to use these in the future. And I'm very grateful and thankful to all of y'all for doing this to your school. So really appreciate it. I'm going to wrap up right now and let Lieutenant Spencer comes off a little bit. So thank you all again.
First of all, just again, my name is Scott Spencer, I'm Lieutenant with the Sheriff's Office. We just want to say thank y'all very much for doing this. We can't do this job without y'all, and some things like this that would go unnoticed. But as Detective Barkowitz said, this is very important to the families that are affected like this. And as District Attorney James said, we had one again this Sunday. We had one, and it was a young male that was involved in that. So, you know, part of our job out here, part of what we're working on is our commitment to DWI enforcement. And Sheriff Henderson has made that perfectly clear that we're going to continue to do that. And the number of deaths that occur in Montgomery County, it's senseless and it's ridiculous that this is happening. So we need a partnership, not just from the DA's office and from organizations like MADD, but we also need a partnership from individuals like you. I believe the gentleman that passed away, or the suspect in the drunk driving was 17 to 18 years of age. 17 to 18 years of age. You see something, say something. We're committed to not just DWI enforcement, but prevention, education. And we need your help in those areas as well, because we can't be everywhere and all the time. So when you see a friend acting careless, and I know none of you are drinking, but if you see a friend being careless or you see something like that, we need you to step up and say something about that, because his life is now completely ruined because of it. This is a team effort, as they said. This is not something that we can do alone. This is something that, you know, the district attorney's office, MADD, and all these professionals that you see in front of you with the sheriff's office, they're committed to DWI enforcement, and that's why they're here today. So on behalf of everybody from the sheriff's office, the DA's office, Sheriff Henderson, and MADD, we want to say thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Back up here and kind of tell you guys where our other officers are located in the county, okay, because it's Montgomery County Sheriff. So just so you guys know that this isn't going to go off somewhere other than this area, all right? So when you give to our community, it stays in the community, and I'm really hoping that, really, honestly, I hope that you don't ever come across somebody that got one of these, all right, because that is devastating. But I also want you to know that everything you do and from your heart really impacts everything around you, your world, and our world, okay? So I wanted him to touch base on who these other officers are that took their time to come up here, all right? So y'all put a smile on your face. Oh, that's much better.
All right, so Montgomery County is a very, very populous county, and maybe all driven from here to New Caney, it takes over an hour. As such, we have deputies here that cover different parts of our county. We have folks from the Conroe area. We have folks from the Raven Road District 2 area, East Montgomery County.
In our Montgomery area.
So you see, we have representatives here from every part of the county. These bears will go everywhere in the county and serve everybody there. So thanks again. What y'all did was awesome, and just know that we all appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I just want to take a moment to honor the service of the people that are standing behind us in the MADD organization. The things that they contribute to our community is something that we'll never be grateful enough for, so I just want to take a moment to say thank you to them.
Thank you all for participating and coming out here. If any of the NHS members want to help clean up and put the bears back in their bags, that'd be awesome.
You are dismissed for class.